Are you lot ready to go live?
I am ready to go right.
Yeah, everyone ready to go live? Rico?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Michael Jackson. You gotta stop being so ignorant, man.
Yo, you know we're live, right?
Oh, sweat.
Oh my word, ladies
Get to the
and
chopper.
get in the chopper right now. No, that was so bad.
No. Get to the chopper. Yeah,
Can't do it.
that was that one.
I'm Michael Jackson. You gotta stop being so ignorant. You gotta
Hey,
save
stop
the
taking a
children.
piss out of the dead like that, man. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
you can't
You gotta
do that,
save the
you can't do
trees.
You need to respect a legend. Yeah, he's a legend,
Yeah,
a
of
dead
course,
legend.
Of course.
that.
Right,
That was a rude one.
we're live. We're live in the cut. How does everyone feel about being live in the cut? Be honest.
I don't feel happy about the location.
Why? I love the location. The location's wavy.
It's not.
Claustrophobic.
It doesn't feel home.
Nah, I know, and there's a reason for that. There is an explanation. Explanation.
It's bonfire night.
It is one. It's 2 days away from bonfire night,
Yeah.
and obviously, you know what I
Remember
mean. The location that we go to,
The 5th of November.
yeah, the location that we go to is mad.
Yeah, we
Baked
can't.
tonight.
There's no way we can even go to the entrance of it.
Fireworks
No
are gonna be
way.
shooting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like as soon as I
No,
said that, do you hear that?
What time does it start?
What a coincidence.
What time does it start?
It's an
like,
all-nighter,
officially?
man. It hasn't even hit 10 yet, so obviously it's mad.
Mm.
Right. We're gonna be. I apologize to the listeners because they're gonna be listening to a lot of
Yeah.
pops and a lot of
It just,
all that kind of stuff.
Sounds
We're in the
like we're
Gaza
in-
Strip.
yeah, I was about to say that.
Gunfire.
I can actually see it from the window. It looks kind of wavy. This is okay. So tonight is a very special night because it is episode 10, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 10
I'm
of the
sorry,
Tomato
I'm sorry.
Podcast,
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm kind of ill, but hey, it's fine.
bruv. It's episode 10. We've made it. We've made it to double
Ish.
digits.
I know I'm saying the same thing every week.
Yeah.
It should be episode 11.
I was just gonna say that it should be episode
Yeah.
11. Man, like
Yeah.
Rico, this should be your third appearance, but it's your second.
Yeah, officially.
Officially.
We're up to the audio, mate. Technical difficulties.
Mate,
See, this is what we mean. You don't know what really happened.
I actually don't know what happened.
It's the mystery.
I actually don't know. Do you know what? It was mad because I went home and I listened to it and it was calm. Not the whole thing. I saw the file. All of the bars were there. It was cool. And then as I was trying to upload it, Rico was like to me, bro, you want to check your file out, man?
Yeah, I was listening to that and it cut off. I waited a couple minutes.
I was so upset because that was such
No
a good
audio.
episode. No, actually, it wasn't a good episode.
Was I there?
It was a bit all over the place. Yeah, you was there. You lot were fighting half of the time.
Oh, that one, alright.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
word.
we're under attack.
Yeah, so, we're currently-
in the midst of gunfire in Baghdad. Baghdad city.
Yo, this is crazy, fam.
This is BBC reporting.
This is a special episode, Bonfire Night, obviously, and
We are now live in
we're
Baghdad.
I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but anyway,
Can
how's
I-
everyone doing?
Shall I just go knock on the door and say, look, can you guys cut it for an hour?
Knock on the door.
Yeah.
What door? It's outside.
Bro.
No, that's in a garden.
Excuse me.
That's
it's
in the
behind
garden.
me. It's not.
It's
It's, not
not
there.
behind you.
No, it's behind me. I can see it. I can see it on the window, on the mirror behind me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can see it too. All right. Sorry.
Yeah. So wow.
Yo.
How's everyone feeling today? I feel hyped. I feel really good.
I just feel normal.
Rico, there's a special energy when all three of us are here. Do you not feel that? I feel it.
It's unique.
It is. We need to meet up more often, man.
Trust me. But
On time though.
shots fired.
Hey.
Listen, my time management is all over the place.
Listen.
Your time management it's just shit. There's no way you can explain it.
We
It's
all
just
have
shit.
our own.
I'm over it.
flaws.
I'm over it. But listen,
We're not perfect. We're just...
missing that second half was painful, man. Especially Lacazette scoring, man.
Oh yeah. I made a miss.
It's alright. We took a point. We took a point
The
away.
equalizer.
I'm happy. I'll take a point all day with Liverpool.
Cool.
What's that green light? Can anyone see that green light in
Yeah,
the
I've
distance?
been
What is
wondering.
that?
Yeah, there's green and there's another one next.
Isn't
to
that
it.
Alexandra?
Alexandra Palace? It's there.
Yeah.
That's what I thought at first, but it's there.
So let me just start by describing the scenery. We're now, basically.
Basically.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
I don't know why I said that. I was thinking about whether the audio is right as I was saying that, like, because I can only hear my mics. I can only hear my mic.
Can you hear me right now?
I can hear you.
but not your mic.
I can hear my mic. I can't hear you lot from your mics.
Yeah, but you can hear us, but not from our mic. Our
Yeah.
mics.
I think this is normal actually. I don't know. I'm bugging out. Anyway, so the scenery. We're actually outside our secondary school.
Yeah. And
On a hill?
I am like 5% away from having a mental breakdown.
Bruv, I think this is a better view than the one that we usually get.
Nah.
Yes.
Beg to differ.
Do you think? What do you lot think? I think this is a nicer view.
I'd prefer should I bait out the location.
No,
I already did it before though.
no, but I didn't put that episode up. That's the
Oh, was
file
that
that
the
got
episode?
corrupted.
Well, I'll just do it again.
No,
I
don't do it.
prefer-
No, don't do it.
I prefer location X than here,
Mm,
and it's just because of
the vibes,
yeah the vibe and
familiarity,
It's more of an
familiarity.
No.
open space.
I'm more familiar here. I mean, how
Yeah,
long
but
have
we
been
usually
here?
do the podcast
We've
over
been
there.
here for 5 years for secondary.
No, I know, but I'm saying we usually do the podcast over there. So
Oh,
it's-
yeah,
the
but
vibes
still,
are
it's
like
just-
different.
It's just better there.
Yeah. Who misses secondary school life?
I do not miss education whatsoever.
I actually miss secondary school.
I
life.
don't miss education.
Listen, no responsibilities. The only worries you had. What the only worries?
The only worries you had is waking up, making sure you brush your teeth,
Yeah, and then getting
Trust
good
me.
grades.
have
which
breakfast,
I was not
put
good at.
your uniform on, and then making sure my dad
Not
gets me to
forgetting
work,
your PE
gets me to school without anyone seeing me. 'Cause
Just
I was
want
mad
to do a
embarrassed.
little cringy joke, but enemy AC 130 inbound. I just wanted to say that.
Bro.
Yeah,
It's just
Yeah,
I actually miss secondary school, man. Secondary school was live,
trust
but it was
me.
also it was raw, fam.
I felt-
I felt
I
that,
felt
you
that on
know.
my back.
Yo, I actually felt that on the ground.
I felt that in my chest. All in my chest.
Secondary school life was probably the hardest few years I've ever experienced because it was one of those. It was one of
'Cause you
those
were under
periods where
cyberbullying, no?
puberty hit me.
Was you under cyberbullying?
No,
I thought you was.
I was never online. I was an outcast, fam. I swear down. I never went to any social gatherings. I was
Really?
never invited
What?
to anything.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
I swear we were speaking about this like a couple weeks ago.
What?
You knew people at secondary, I swear.
No,
You were
of course,
quite
yeah, no.
popular.
Like,
Yeah, but I was the type of guy, yeah, that was trying to fit in everywhere because I didn't know where I
Yeah,
was fitting in.
I was.
Like
yeah,
I didn't know where I belonged.
Yeah, 100%. Especially if you had
Identity crisis.
breakfast.
Trust. It was mad. Like I was going from one group to the other, and I can name every group that was in my secondary school. You had the nerdy group, you had the cool group, you had the skater group,
Yeah.
you had the chavvy group, you had the not so cool group, but they were semi cool.
This sounds like something out of a movie. I can't.
Fam, I'm telling you, it was mad.
I was. Oh man, mine was worse.
Why?
I was with the cool, like those.
There
cool
was a
musicians.
Turk group.
Yeah, I was with the cool musicians, but obviously being Turkish, I had to be on the Turkish side too.
Don't know.
Yeah, it was a weird.
I was
one.
just there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this guy was
man.
just walking around.
I didn't even know Rico existed until like year 9,
I saw him at GCSEs.
and then I was
At the
like, "Right,
exam.
you go here."
Yeah, man. Listen, I used to wake up, come to school, go home. That's it, on repeat.
Yeah, and we used to take the same bus. Am I wrong? W5.
W5. I wish. Do you know how many like years I wished I could take the W5?
Why?
And then when I finally took W5, I was like, "Nah, long."
Yeah,
Because my dad used to drop me off and pick me up all the time.
No, you
and
know
I
what
felt
the thing
mad embarrassed.
I
But then-
remember when the bell would ring. The last bell would. Wow, I sound like Terminator. The last bell would ring at
Half
10
to
past
some
3,
water.
right?
Yeah,
10 past 3.
yeah.
If you're like clever enough, or if
Yeah.
you're fast enough, you would be at the bus stop at 15 past. You would leave at 10 past dot,
Yeah.
and you would just power walk or run, because at that time the bus goes by and it's empty. But if you get to the bus stop
Oh,
after 10,
queues, mate,
after
queues.
15 past, you're
And I used to
done.
see it all the time when my dad used to pick me up. I always used to see bare man just queue, and I used to be like, "Oh,
No, I remember
Wish I
one
could
time it
be
was so
there.
embarrassing.
Go on.
I don't even know if I should explain.
try and explain it."
Mate, basically,
Go on.
one time
Yeah.
when I went to the bus stop, I don't even know if Rico was there. He might have been there.
Go on,
Right.
tell
It
me
was so
about it.
embarrassing.
Don't tell me it was about the girl that.
Oh, you know about-
Yeah, you told me about this.
Wait, explain.
The girl that stood like just in front of you, and
Not
obviously,
just in front of me.
like her
Sh-
ass was like
literally,
basically on you,
it was on me.
and then
You know about that, Rico?
You got an erection.
Whoa.
I didn't get it.
What do you guys
no,
have?
no. Let's just censor that part. Basically,
Man said
was-
sense. I ain't censoring shit.
it was so packed.
Yeah,
It was so packed,
yeah.
and like I don't know how, like the way it was positioned. Yeah, I don't know how it was in line with the girl, and the girl is just so comfortable. She was so comfortable, and I'm just like I'm sweating.
Man said comfortable.
Yeah,
Wow.
she was comfortable. She
Mate.
was happy with her
Did
position.
she know what she was doing?
I have no idea because I was
Fucking
sweating.
hell, man.
I was like, when are we gonna get to Ashmount?
Oh my god.
I remember
Um,
your dad's car, the most iconic car.
The most embarrassing moments would be when he was banging out music.
Who? Your dad?
My
Swear
dad,
to God.
and he'd be playing like really Asian music, and I'd be like,
No
way.
window down, window down.
Oh,
You
that's
couldn't
embarrassing.
tell him what to do as well.
No, I had to hide
Otherwise
behind the
you'll
seat, my guy.
backhand
I had to put my head down and pretend that I was some next Asian kid.
I'm
And
not
these
gonna
times I was
lie.
the only
I'm not
Asian
gonna
guy in
lie.
my
I
year.
did see you at one point in a car,
Yeah.
and it was I felt the embarrassment. 'Cause I now I
Telling
saw
you,
him.
fam, it was
Rico,
mad. It was mad. My
Did
dad
you- just
doesn't
look
do
at
that
me, Rico,
anymore,
look at
innit?
me.
He's cool.
Yeah.
Rico, look at me. I saw Farhan like this. I mean, dead serious. I saw him like this.
Yeah, you see
I
all the
mean,
way
I'm
back.
being dead serious. I saw him, and he's but you didn't see him. It was here.
Yeah.
I mean, dead serious. I remember
I
that.
did that.
I was like, why the
plenty of
guy?
days,
Like, why is he hiding?
bro.
What car did your dad drive?
Oh, he had so many, man, but all of them
Nissan
were just
Micro.
mash up. Yeah, he had micro for a while, a green one.
What was the what did they compare it to? Saucepan
Saucepan.
with wheels.
Yeah, saucepan on wheels. That was a whip, fam. I can remember the noise it used to make. I
Yeah,
think
we had the
everyone
Rover.
can remember the noise it made.
Yeah, no, we had a Rover.
Fucking
It
hell.
was like a time bomb.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, honestly, it was like a time bomb. We had a red Rover.
But
Driving the
secondary
Rover.
school life was wavy, man.
No, I don't.
I liked it. I
Mine
liked it a
was.
lot.
I think uni mine was the best, but
Uni.
yeah,
Secondary school is like the year with the years where you could just experiment with your personality.
yeah, 100%.
But that's the one thing I also hated about it because I was always trying to be something. I was never myself.
No, but that's what
Yeah.
secondary. I personally think that's what secondary is about. I remember when on Instagram when you put
Yeah.
the thing, ask me a question.
Yeah,
A kid I think was getting ready for secondary
yeah,
and asked me a question.
right.
And let me see if I can find it. Yeah, asked me a question. Saying, so any tips? Because I'm starting secondary,
Yeah.
and I was like no, don't
Make sure you don't
stress.
tuck your shirt in. Don't make your tie long.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like,
Defo, do
What was that
not
thing
buy
called?
those smart ass shoes.
what was it called when they would bring your tie down?
What?
They had the thing like a name for it.
What name for it?
They'll put your tie,
I don't
your tie down, and they'll just.
If
shout
I was to
something
go
in.
back at,
Do you guys remember?
no, I
Am
know,
I the
but
only weird one?
if I was to go back
was it
into
called?
secondary school, I would wear my school uniform properly.
I would not.
Because by the time I got into year 11, I was like, nah, man.
Yeah,
I
look.
like this. I like this. Raw,
What
fam.
advice do you have on people who are starting secondary school? I say, all right. Don't stress that secondary is a place to find out who you are
Yeah.
and who you can actually be in the future.
That's a very intelligent answer.
Yeah.
You know? I'm very surprised
And
that came out.
then I got another question saying, Kiki, do you love me?
That's
of
right.
you.
And
Another question,
I want to know who
Kiki,
this
do you
is. Who was it?
love-
Was
Huh?
it? Oh shit! Was it Rico?
No.
And then when are we
Yeah.
going out? And
That
then
was
I
me.
already know everything. I know who this is. Favorite. That is 100% this guy.
Go on.
I can see favorite vegetable.
Favorite vegetable.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah,
I take my
100%.
vegetables seriously.
That's the Turkish
Man said-
question.
and your favorite
Is that
vegetable?
your real name?
What's your
How do
favorite
you
vegetable?
pronounce it?
My favorite vegetable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mine's an aubergine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
That's like my least favorite vegetable.
Joking.
Probably a
It's only nice
cucumber.
when it's cooked properly.
My favorite vegetable will be cucumber.
Oh, potato. are you
Cucumber.
mad? Potatoes.
Potato. Oh,
They're the
fam.
most versatile.
Trust me, bro.
You
Potatoes.
can have them baked.
How many types of potatoes have you like had
Chips,
in your
crisps.
lifetime?
Oh, I've
Let's
had
count.
chips so much
Baked.
times.
I
I
said
wouldn't be
baked.
able to count.
Let's forget about chips. Let's talk about the amount of things you can do with a potato. Crisps, chips, mash, roasted,
Baked.
baked. Fuck me, what else? Put it in a curry. Yeah, bro. Potato in a curry is pang.
Ugh, I don't even like curry.
Potatoes are the best.
What do you mean you don't like curry? What's the matter with you?
And things I haven't even
It's the
tasted
nation's
curry.
most favoured dish.
I haven't
Chicken tikka
tasted curry.
masala.
I've never even tasted curry in my life.
No, you bullshit, man.
I mean it seriously with you.
I don't believe you.
I mean seriously with you. I haven't tasted curry.
When are you coming to my house to?
I
By
came
the
to
way,
your house,
before
man.
I leave, you don't need to come around to my house for a meal. Come, man.
Yeah, of course.
You have to, and you never eat at my house.
I know.
I would eat.
Yeah?
Are you gonna cook a Turkish dish?
No,
Or is it gonna be fish and chips?
no. Man said fish and.
That's the thing with me. I can't like. It has to be Turkish or it has to be fish and chips or.
Wow, so you're.
Be open-minded, bro.
Yeah, what's the
I
matter
am
with you?
open-minded. I'm the most open-minded guy in the whole.
Rah. Did you just hear what he said? He said he's open-minded.
I
Listen,
am.
have you seriously not tried any other cuisine?
I have.
Yeah.
I tried sushi. Yeah.
You fucking nationalist.
I've never been nationalist. I know what. I tried sushi.
You
and-
need to try curry, fam. I'm
Sushi.
telling you. You're missing out on life.
The best.
Curries
Nah,
are like.
sushi's dead. Well, I
Sushi's
don't-
mad dead.
Apparently, it depends on where you eat it. But
Sushi's
No,
dead,
sushi's
bro.
we
mad
went to a
dead.
very good restaurant actually at Leicester Square. I forgot the name.
Yeah.
And there were 2 types of sushis. Apparently, one was fried.
Was it Misato?
Is that Leicester Square? I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the only.
But you have to book her table to get there.
I don't know if that's the one. Is it
Nah,
really?
that's not Rico's type
Is
of
it
It's
really
vibe.
classy.
small inside?
Her, no, it's quite big actually.
Okay.
From the outside, it looks small, but it's actually kind of big.
By Leicester Square, do you mean Chinatown?
No. It's not Chinatown.
It's right
It's
next door to.
So yeah, and anywho, we went there.
Right.
And we ordered some beef.
Ordered. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
we ordered some lots of different stuff, but
Yeah.
I really was scared and trying the sushi.
I mean, that's totally understandable. Like, I get that. I get that totally.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, obviously coming from a Turkish background, I always have a kebab.
Turkish background. You're Turkish.
Yeah, I was supposed to hide
You need to
that.
go back to your country, young man.
Oh, yes, you're right.
How did you get past the border?
Well, I came with a boat.
You know,
Boss
Trump.
man.
Trump's gonna get you out of this country.
Oh my
I
God,
promise. I
Trump.
promise.
Hey yo, boss man.
Yes.
Garlic sauce, no chili. Save boss man.
that was your Twitter name.
Yeah,
for
isn't it? This guy,
for
innit?
like
This
3
guy.
years.
How? You know what? I just got reminded. I told you that. Remember?
What
Or did I not?
about boss man?
Yeah.
Yeah, you either
This
call
week.
boss man. You either call a Turkish
No,
kebab
no.
man boss man or
Yeah.
Indian shopkeeper.
This week, I was
Shout out to boss
at
man.
Camden Town Stables Market.
Yep.
Sorry, last weekend
You
actually.
bait out your location, why don't you? I'm not beeping it out. Just letting you know.
I didn't say I just said I was there.
Okay,
I
fine.
didn't say I was working, which I just did. Anyway. Anywho.
Shit. Anyway,
But-
God, yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah.
I was just at the till.
All right.
I'm not gonna give the name of. Anyway, and the music was playing, and then some youth.
Some ute.
Yeah.
Some of our listeners may be past the 30 age range, so you might want to define what ute terminology ute.
A youthling.
A youthling.
Yeah, was with a girl, which
Yeah.
he was walking towards me, and then he was humming to the music. And goes,
What would you categorize this ute as? Was he a young, intelligent chap?
he was young but not intelligent.
Okay. I think we know what you're referring to.
And then,
Yeah.
he goes to me, nice music. And I
What
go,
he
"Thank
got to you?
He said nice music. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he goes,
He said thanks,
then-
man.
and then what did he say? He said, yeah. So, what kind of material is used on?
What the fuck are you doing?
Nah, man. What you guys want about?
Are you fucking blind?
You
You
can't
can't-
see me.
No, don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
I love the way he
But
drops it.
line.
He's like, when he gets in, he's like, "Fuck you, mate.
It's bleeding.
Fuck you."
And we're like, hold on, don't
Is it
go
bleeding?
anywhere.
Crushed.
No, it's
Sorry.
not. Oh, good. Don't go anywhere.
Don't
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, but at first it was actually kind of calm.
I'm getting off my bike. I'm getting off my bike.
And he got vexed afterwards. But
That's-
anywho,
that
let's,
video-
let's get back to the dumb you,
Yeah,
and
then
then
go,
after
go.
I'm going to change the subject
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I need to leave in 5 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah,
So that's
But
But
good.
Johnny, don't
Yeah.
go.
I'm going to go home.
So you're just gonna leave halfway through the podcast.
Can I not do that?
Man's gonna dip.
I'm going to dip.
You're gonna dip like ketchup.
Podcast etiquettes, boys. Come on.
Anyways,
Yeah, go on.
that was a little, not even a funny joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the guy
Hilarious.
goes, yeah, so what material is using this? And I go, I think it's a natural instrument. And he goes, say no more, boss man. You know what? If I wasn't working there,
Yeah.
I was so close to rushing him.
What are you gonna do? Just charge
Could
at
you
him.
boss? I hands up, boss man.
No, the funny thing
Hey,
is,
boss
no,
man,
no,
I
wait.
had.
No, the thing
That's
is,
the thing,
he's
boss man,
trying
I
to
had.
show off next to the girl, innit? That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole thing.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
What was the girl's expression like? Like, yeah, that's my man.
It was like this, innit? Let me just. White girl, of course, what do you expect?
Oh my god.
Covering him up.
Oh,
my
Fox.
God. I hate when
Fox.
girls do that.
Fox.
Yo, Fox, come
No,
here, bruv.
wait, hold on, man. Close the door, bruv. Fox ain't gonna do nothing. It's a baby fox. Anyway.
You know you could domesticate a fox. You can have it as
I'll
a
leave it
pet.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, where were we going to this? Yeah, I hate when girls put their flipping sleeve in their mouth. Who
No,
does that now?
you know what, to be honest, it depends on the girl, but I think it
No,
looks
no
kinda
girl
nice.
should be putting their sleeve in their mouth.
Wait, like this?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cute. I'm not
Are
gonna lie.
you? Wow, that's mad. I can't.
I find it cute if no one wants to do it. I mean, Rico.
Oh, for God's sake, man.
I'm gonna beat
Oh,
you up,
come
fam.
on,
I'm gonna
man.
beat you
I
up.
I have
Homan.
to edit this.
Homan.
No, man. It's
Homan.
Rico. Rico,
Yeah.
how do you feel about Homan?
I said I was Homan on my phone.
I
Look.
think we should change the topic.
Yeah, let's change topic.
Discussion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. What? Ho man. That's what he's. That's
you
what
have
he
me
saved.
saved
your name
as
as.
Alright, we're gonna fight.
Oh. My
Is that
God.
a threat?
So many threats have happened in this car, but no actions.
That really points out our
I'll
personality
I'll
and
fight
character.
both of you.
You won't fight any of us because let's be honest, you got a heart of gold.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Why are you smiling? Why
Why you complimenting?
Why are
me
you
like
smiling
that?
for? Yeah, but why are you smiling for? Well, you're a nice guy. You're one of the nicest guys I know. Why are you smiling for?
Fam, what is this? What's going on? Why are
Yeah?
you being so
You
nice
got such
to
a
me,
sweet
bro?
smile as well.
He's
You're such a
confused.
genuine person.
Why is he being
This is
so
going
ni-
to another place. I'm
Why is
so.
it being so
You're one
nice
of the
to me?
nicest people I've ever met. Why are you smiling?
I can visualize fine just getting like a little peck on Jose's cheek, right?
Yeah?
Hey, stay as far away as you can from me, man.
Innit,
I love
dog?
spending time
Stay away
with
from
you.
me, dog.
You're one of my favorite people in the world.
What about me?
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah?
What about me?
You as well.
Oh, thank
You as well.
Thank you,
Both
dog.
of you.
Thank you, dog.
You both are the most favorite people I want to chill with. What? What are you not gonna do about that?
Oh, it's just nothing. It's fine.
Okay, thank you.
I guess it's fine.
Man's out. Okay, thank you. Waste man. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 10 of the Tomato Podcast.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about this. Is only the beginning. I can see this going far, far, far to many places. I can't wait till we get to episode 100. The next milestone is episode 25. So let's get to that ASAP. This week has been very, very eventful. It's been so eventful that I've had to cut so many things from this episode because this would be like a 3-hour episode otherwise. And I don't want to like...
And we ain't got time for that.
Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that.
We ain't got.
Now, anyone got any stories to tell from this week? And
About
like
our
highlights?
personal lives, or are we talking about celebrity?
Anything.
Oh, I got a story.
Go on, mate, go on.
Sure,
Let's
about,
listen to it.
about 4 days ago, yeah?
Yeah.
I was in need of a trim.
Oh,
Oh,
here we go.
right.
So, as you do, you go to the barbers.
Yeah, of
What?
course.
You know, I get my hair cut at
Yeah.
home, mate.
You
Do
get
you know
your
at
haircut
home, yeah, my mum used to cut my hair for like 6 years.
The bowl trim.
What?
Guys, I used to, up until 13, my mum used to cut my hair.
Well, with a
So
skin
did
fade.
mine, mate.
No, she used to do.
Skin fade.
I tried to teach
Your
her.
mum knows
how
how
do
to
you
do
know?
the
I
skin
tried to teach her how to do a skin fade, big man things, and she couldn't do it.
It's not that hard to do a skin
She
fade.
gave me some weird shape up, like you know when your hair's all level and you get a shape up. That's mad weird, fam. I used to
Oh
get
my-
that up until 13.
My
Anyway,
God.
back to the
Yeah.
story. Back to the
Rico,
story.
let's listen to you, man. Come on.
So yeah, I went to my barber.
Yeah.
Who I've been going for the past, I don't know how many years,
How
as long
cute.
as I can remember.
Right.
So I obviously got done at uni really late.
Okay.
So I was going to the barber when
You
they
wanna
were
bait this
closing up,
barber out for
closing hours.
Yeah. Do you want to name and shame?
Yeah.
No, I don't name and shame.
You don't name and shame. I always name and shame.
But
What's
yeah,
going on?
so
Oh, yeah, gone.
I was next to the line,
All right.
and then there was this really sketchy guy just staring at me, waiting for me to get in his chair. And
Next.
Because I'm naturally, I don't want to be rude. I want to be a nice guy.
Yeah. Just say it. You're a nice guy, naturally.
I was like, cool. I'll give this guy a try. I'll give him.
You let him cut your hair last time. What are you on about?
Yeah, but it was bad last time. I complained to you,
Yeah.
but I let him do it again because I don't want to break
Second
his heart.
time lucky.
But this time it was like a million times worse.
Oh my god.
But there's nothing wrong with your hair.
Nah, listen to the story. though.
No,
It's not
okay.
done.
I'll
Listen to it.
I'll
He's getting
update you, my friend.
Alright, I'm
It's
sorry.
getting-
I promise. This guy was half asleep while he was cutting my hair.
Right.
Like he would take a chunk of hair off and then he would take a 20-second nap, and then he'll wake up again and start cutting my hair. And then, obviously, because there was dim lighting, so
Yeah.
my hair looks alright in the mirror.
Yeah.
But when I got home, when he was done with it, on one side, on the left side, he took it all the way up.
Yeah.
It was like a high fade,
Yeah.
and then on the right side, it was a mid fade, so it stopped in the middle.
I promise you, one day in the future, that's gonna be
Look
the
at me.
trend.
No,
Now hold on, he's not
wait,
done the
I'm
story.
not finished.
He's not finished.
So, 2 days later.
Yeah.
Like the day later, I was just wearing a hat for like 24 hours. I didn't take my hat off.
Yeah.
And then I obviously found this new guy, some
Okay.
new barber.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they've been cutting hair for 135 years or something.
Swear down.
Yeah, I swear to God.
135 years.
The
Yeah.
guy's 135 years old.
No, man, there's generations, man. Old generation.
Generations.
Because it would be nice if it was.
What were they using? Were they using the little, you know, the little,
Little what?
oh, what's that thing
The
called,
little-
man?
The hammer.
The hammer and the thing.
chisel.
Yeah.
Listen, the way this guy sorted me, bro, he blessed my hairline. gave me a nice little
Ooh.
fade.
Did you get any chicas
He made it so symmetrical.
asking for your numbers?
Nah.
Where's the location?
Holloway, bro. Near the Emirates.
Where?
Should I just promote them?
Go on.
Alright,
give it a quick
Samsung's
shout out.
barbers still.
Samsung.
No Samsung.
That's what I said. That's the first thing I said when he said it. Samsung. What?
Samsung.
Samsons, like Simpsons. but with-
Samsung.
Oh wait, hold up. So where are they exactly?
You know where the Metropolitan University is?
Yeah, man.
Them, yeah, like
Anything,
2 minutes from there.
anything in a 10-meter radius of the Metropolitan University, you should stay away from, my guy.
no, these.
No, the tattoo artist there is brilliant.
That's
tattoo
10
studio.
meters, man. They're a
No,
little bit
it-
further away.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get a trim, go to Samson's, mate.
No, don't go to Samsung's. If anyone wants a trim, holler me in it. I don't get the best trims because my hairline's fucked. but-
If anyone wants to trim, my friend,
no,
alright.
let's
If
not
anyone
talk
wants to
about
trim,
Turkish barbers,
just
no.
go to St. Paul's, alright. Just go
No.
to St. Paul's, Jack the Clipper,
Who's going to St.
Or-
Paul's, bro? I'm
or go to
staying
Monument,
local.
or go to Monument, go to Adams Grooming.
A man
I'll go
said,
to
a
Reese
man
or
said
at- or
Jack the
Monument.
Clipper.
Listen, my
Did
boy,
you deep that?
my boy plays.
What? What's bad about Jack the Clipper?
Sounds sick. It's a sick name.
My boy goes to a salon to get his hair done. He pays like 60
I don't
pounds.
rate any man that goes to a salon to get their fucking haircut. Why do you need to pay £60 to get a
Because he wants to
bloody
be
haircut?
happy. He wants to
No,
be
no,
happy.
no, no,
I
no.
think they do like
I don't
extra
rate any.
stuff as well.
I
like-
swear to God, them salon haircuts are so standards. I can get one for £10.
Yeah, but they wash,
Nah,
they
you can't.
condition it,
It
you
depends. It
mad?
depends.
they put like
depends.
fragrance and stuff.
Fam.
It depends on skill. I used to go
Nah,
to a
nah,
barber,
nah.
yeah.
No, salons are shit. Do you remember Ashley? Ashley used to go
yeah.
to a salon, and his haircut was shit.
Which
Shout
Ashley?
out to
You're
Ashley, fam.
violent, bro.
I swear down.
Which Ashley?
You always say this, fam. I need to show you a picture.
No,
Show me a picture.
his haircut nowadays, they bang. Like
Nah.
I wish I was
remember
like
you used
Ashley.
to tell
I'm
me
not
like,
a
yeah,
guy.
Got an appointment at the salon.
I'm not a guy
For
really
what?
does haircuts because I'm a messy guy. Remember that time when I had the hair off? Say
You never get like
no
a
Gallagher.
a
Remember?
fade,
No,
or-
yeah, no Gallagher. That's
That
what
was-
you used to do.
I got a fade actually 3 times in a row. Remember last year?
Yeah. I'm
Hey, it
telling
wasn't me.
you should just come to the barbers that I keep recommending you to.
My brother-in-law's a barber.
Yeah, but listen, the guy that I know who cuts people's hair, who's a barber,
My brother-in-law's a barber.
he's sick, fam. I'm telling
My
you.
brother-in-law is a barber.
No, but this
My
guy's
brother-in-law
better.
is a Turkish barber.
This guy's
My
better
brother-in-law's
than-
a barber
Nah,
at Central London.
Listen,
My
this
brother-in-law's
guy's
a barber
better.
at Central London, which
So what, bro?
I wish. Sometimes I wish I was a barber.
I'm telling you, I
Slider
can hook you up
cuts
with the
is from
best
Hackney.
barbers. Barber,
Huh?
this guy
And he gives the best haircuts.
will do magic. Rico, let me take you, please, next time. Let me take you to the recommendation.
Listen, if they take
Bro,
my
they
hair
will
back,
bless your hairline. They will bless it.
Look,
My hairline is bad, and this guy does magic.
it depends, yeah. It depends on
True.
the culture of the barber.
Yeah.
If you want like
What do you mean culture, man? My man just needs to cut your hair. What
no
do you
no
mean
no no. It,
culture?
it depends. It depends. Trust me.
What are you on about?
Black guys do 6 skin fades.
Yeah.
All right. How a Turkish barber like my
This guy's Eritrean.
what my brother-in-law's friend said at the barber shop, yeah,
Yeah.
at Central, and you know what he said normally what happens, yeah, our customers that come to us get their skin fades done from
oh my
black barbers,
Yeah.
and then we fix up the top part of the hair. You get me?
Yeah.
And also the facial hair. What are you doing?
No, just scaring that little fox. Don't open it, man. Let it be. I wanted to see what it does.
Sorry.
All right. Anyway,
Yeah, we're like half an hour in.
okay.
And-
Enough of barbers, yeah. Because I'm telling you, Rico, next time come with me. I'm telling you, he'll sort you out.
Do you actually think he's gonna come?
Listen, I'm gonna trust you.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And you know my brother, he gets his haircut from there, and his haircuts are pretty.
Yeah,
good,
his haircuts are nice.
So
He looks-
yeah,
he
I'm
looks-
telling you, just come with me. Let me do my, my magic. Any other stories of the week that you guys want to share? Lovely. Any other stories? Anyone?
Anything? No, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so we'll move on. Episode 10, ladies and gentlemen, we have a number of things that we want to talk about. The first thing that we're going to talk about might not interest you two, but it's very interesting to me, and it will be very, very interesting for the rest of the viewers, especially those that are residing in the United Kingdom. We're going to talk about Philip Hammond's UK budget. Anyone hear about this?
No.
You guys are living in this country, don't know about a budget.
No.
This affects everyone. You know what a budget is?
Philip who?
No.
Hammond, man.
Is that a guy from Top Gear?
What's the matter with you? No, he's the guy that takes care of the finances of this country, my guy.
Top Gear.
He's
Okay.
released a
Top
budget. Do
Gear.
you know what the budget is?
A who that?
the budget, is an allocated amount of money which is distributed to every sector and industry in this country.
Okay, these ones. Go on.
So it
Elaborate.
affects you. I'm gonna talk you through a few things, a few important sort of bits and pieces that came out of the UK budget. Starting off with the new digital services tax. So digital service, that's a digital service. It's not digital service. It's digital marketing companies now have to pay a tax if their global revenue, if their profit margin is above 500 million a year, then they have to pay tax. And this tax, Philip Hammond is hoping, will raise an additional £400 million a year for the UK economy. Like that might not make that might not you lot might not give a shit about that, but it's very, very important because we're going to shit right now. I don't really talk about UK like politics in my podcast. I don't think I want to either because
I don't think you should, but I think
it's
you do.
shit. It's just like there's no point in me talking about anything. I don't even want to mention the B word ever in my podcast.
The what word?
The B word
What's that?
in politics. It's like the biggest word right now.
May I hear it?
Bacalao.
You call it that. Exit.
Oh, I don't recall.
Brexit.
There you go.
Sorry? What's Brexit?
I don't want to utter that. What?
What's Brexit?
No, you're lying.
I mean, honest, what's Brexit?
Look at me. Look into my eyes and tell me you don't know what that is.
I have no idea what that is.
Are you? Yo, you're lying.
What's Brexit?
Say wallah, you don't know.
What's Wallah?
Faps, you do know,
I mean,
man.
that's it. So, fam, what's
Swear to
Brexit?
God, you don't
Explain
know.
to me what
Was your
Brexit
memory
is.
erased? or
Wait,
something?
explain
Where
to
have
me
you been?
in brief
Erased,
words,
wow.
and then I might.
Where have you
I might
been
recall.
in the last 3 years?
London.
Britain
North
has
London.
voted to leave the European Union.
Swear.
It's a shame.
Bro,
Are you guys joking?
oh my God, someone give me strength, please. Serious?
UK is leaving
The
the
EU.
EU.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
No way. How though? Why?
I thought you said Norway then.
Bro,
Are you being serious? You're lying. Did
I mean, serious.
you
Yeah,
not
so
vote in the
unaware.
referendum?
No.
Neither did I, but there was a referendum.
What's
The-
all
oh my
right? But
goodness me.
what's?
I don't know whether you're being serious or not.
I mean, serious.
The UK, David Cameron.
You've never heard of the term Brexit?
No, I've heard of it, but
Okay,
It
so let
wasn't
me
like-
break it down for you. Let me break it down for you. Before David Cameron, the pig, left, yeah, he said to the
the
people,
big
look,
what?
the pig.
Oh,
Before
okay.
he left, he said to the people, yo, you man, listen, I'm standing for election again. I need your votes, but in order to win this vote, I'm gonna give you a little carrot. I'm gonna dangle a carrot in front of your face, and you're gonna vote for me. He said, if you vote me in, I will give the chance. I'll give the people what they want, which is a vote, a
Okay,
referendum.
Okay, can I just interrupt?
Go on.
I did say to myself, 33 past. Fam, I know what a Brexit. I know what's happened. We spoke about Brexit on the last few episodes. Right?
Democracy.
Oh,
and
so you know what?
religion.
I know what
Oh, for
Brexit
fuck!
is.
Oh my gosh!
I
You
just
just
wasted
wasted,
time.
like,
I know.
So
Fam,
many
I
valuable
know what
seconds
Brexit
of my
is, man.
life.
Come on.
All right, fine. So
Or do I?
this money will help us. Anyway, personal tax allowance has been raised from 11,850 to 12,500. Do you know what that means?
What?
I don't make enough money to know what that means, man.
That means when you do start earning money,
Yeah.
you won't get taxed up until 12.5 grand. So you can earn 12.5 grand
Yeah.
a year, and they won't take anything from you.
Oh.
But if you earn anything above that, then you'll get taxed.
Oh, that's not bad.
So make sure you're not earning above that because they want to trap you in a rat race. Anyway, minimum wage has increased from £7.83 to £8.21.
Yo.
Wait, what?
Minimum wage has been increased from £7.83 to £8.21. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's very good. Look.
6ix9ine with triple red X. Alex.
I don't care
It's
about
I don't
Alex.
care about 6ix9ine, man. He's
Did you
last
see
night's
the way he got
news.
walked off? Did you guys see that?
I don't care about him. Go on, do you want to talk about him? I don't want to talk about him.
I don't mind. It's just
6ix9ine
he's
is
saying
just
he's a
6ix9ine.
thug, and then he got walked off.
Fam,
by
all
people.
these songs sound the same.
Yes, they all sound so repetitive. Like the first few songs are like, all right, cool. this
Treyway.
must be something. But
What the hell is Treyway?
You know what Treyway is?
Nah.
You
I don't know.
You've got a lot of hip hop history to learn about. Anyways,
Like you know what Treyway is?
it's not what, it's a person, my guy.
Okay, who?
It's his boy, man.
You did not even know what Treyway is. till
Treyway is a
last
guy.
week,
It's a
my
person in his
friend.
team.
Yeah, but you found out last week.
No, I didn't find out last week.
You was like, what is Treyway? And I researched it. It's a guy.
Oh my god, are you kidding me right now?
Yes,
are
I
you
am
gonna
kidding you.
actually, are you
I
gonna
actually
actually
am
try and do
kidding you.
this on the podcast?
I'm actually.
Anyway,
I am
now
kidding
listen.
you.
NHS is going to be given £20.5 billion over 5 years, with
Oh
more focus
my
on mental health.
God,
Oh,
I'm so over it.
This is important. This is NHS has been suffering.
NHS.
No one cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it. Bro, I'm tangled up.
Do you lot ever not go into your local GP or a hospital and have to sit there for like 3 hours?
Trust me.
I've never had that in my life.
I've
never had to wait an appointment for 3 hours.
My brother was in hospital like for a lot of the time last year. Like I think last year or the year before, and
Nurses are mad underpaid still.
so much so. I think the country's fucked because they should be paying our nurses, our doctors. They should be paying public servants 10 times more than they pay bankers, lawyers, all of that kind of shit.
Think so?
Yeah, bro. These are the people that
Yeah.
look after our country, look after us as citizens.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
Universal credit system to be given £1 billion over 5 years to help the transition from old benefit system. The government will borrow lower than expected. Chancellor claims that the budget ends austerity. Anyone know what austerity is?
No.
No.
Austerity is basically government measures that reduce public expenditure. So for the last few years, they've been making our lives a living hell by not allowing us to, spend and increase our way of life. Not way of life, our lifestyle. Like we haven't been able to, move that step. What are you not laughing at? What?
Nothing, mate. Go on, continue.
This is important stuff.
He's
The
mimicking
UK budget is going to affect this country especially in this sort
Yeah.
of period that we're in,
In a
where
good way.
Brexit negotiations are going down the drains. Anyway, schools were given one-off payments to buy any little extras that they needed. Philip Hammond gave schools around the country £400 million. Well, he distributed it.
Each.
So, yeah, so each school, primary schools will get about £10,000, secondary schools will get 50 grand, and they can spend it on whatever they
Is
want.
that it?
So that's an extra payment. Yeah, that's it. But it's little extra that he's given people.
Yeah, but what do you mean is that it? Imagine how you get always having 50 grand. That's
yeah,
a
they
lot of
could
money.
do a lot
bro.
with that.
That's a lot of money.
How many
Yeah, but you
students
gotta
are there
remember,
in the
you
whole
gotta
school?
remember, schools are understaffed, so schools don't have enough teachers. So do you think 50 grand is enough to get a couple teachers in?
No.
I don't know the
A
wage of
teacher's
the-
starting salary is 27 grand.
27.
Mm-hmm.
That's just two.
I'm gonna be a teacher.
It's not even two.
It's hard to be a teacher,
I know. I mean, you have to study and so on. So on.
There's so many courses you need to do.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a teacher at one point. When I was leaving university, I
I
wanted to be a
wouldn't.
teacher.
I reckon you'd be a great teacher.
Fuck that, man.
You would be a brilliant teacher.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you're
You'll be-
very,
no,
you're very animated.
No,
and
this guy
I
would be
think
a
your
nice
teaching
primary
approach
school
would be-
teacher,
Mine
not a
said
secondary.
primary school. I wanted to be a history teacher. Believe it or not.
Really? Yeah,
I
but you
still
studied
like that
history.
idea,
Dude,
but
Yeah,
I
but
know
you
I'd hate
studied
it.
history though, so
Hmm?
you have a chance.
I think that'd be
Nah, that life ain't for me, man.
Yeah, it is, but I don't
maybe
know.
when you're.
I'd get
your
in touch with too many of the ghetto kids. I'll be like, yeah, man, do your thing, man.
That's even
Can't do
better,
that.
bro.
You can't do that.
Anyway, fuel prices will be kept frozen, which is good news for people like me. So they're not going to rise
Make sure
anymore.
you're sure 'cause
Man,
you
don't
have a car
drive.
now.
And listen to this. This is my favourite one. £30 billion investment for road repairs, including potholes. Do you know how many fucking potholes I need to go through every day?
Yeah,
It's
the
a joke
roads
thing.
on the streets are mad.
It's a mad thing.
Uneven.
Are you not excited about the future of this country?
No.
Why?
If I'm moving to Canada, I don't know if I told you.
When?
Soon, hopefully.
When the
How's he just dropping it just like that?
soon he's moved to Canada.
Well, good luck, because they've just legalized cannabis. So
Yeah, you can just do whenever you want.
Man's not a herbalist like that.
what are you?
Man just eats vegetables.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, well, if you eat vegetables, you can
Donkey.
just smoke it, no?
yeah.
Oh,
I'll
true.
eat it, but I won't smoke
Yeah,
it.
but
It's the same
marijuana
thing.
isn't a vegetable, it's a herb.
Consuming the herb. That's true. Yeah. Imagine
Is it a herb?
we're gonna have a
Hey,
do you
salad
think you
tonight.
could? Do you think you could try and have like a marijuana like in a curry with rice?
or in salad. Can you
I
imagine?
had a pizza with CBD oil on it.
Really?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
always do that though, no?
But
But-
CBD oil doesn't give you that high effect.
It's not psychoactive, yeah, so you don't get high off it, but the healing benefits you do get.
Yeah, but so why are you telling me as if it has any correlation to what we're speaking about?
Can we? Yeah.
CBD is
Look,
is one of the
look.
components of
Can
marijuana.
Can we just
Talking
speak
about
the rules?
marijuana, the UK has given some of its patients the
Prescribe
marijuana.
rights to prescribe them with marijuana.
Marijuana?
Yeah.
I rate
Where
that.
can you even get marijuana from? Chemist.
You well,
just take a
some patients will
prescription-
be able to be, but oil based, like you were talking about CBD
Oh.
oil,
Yeah, CBD.
stuff like that.
'Cause
Imagine if they legalize marijuana here. Do you know how many problems that'd solve?
So many. It would be good for the economy.
It'll be
as well.
so good for the economy. Canada's so smart, and they're
Very
only the
smart.
second country to do it. You know,
What's
I'm
the
so
guy's
surprised.
name? Tradu.
Who? Yeah, that guy.
How do
I
you
forgot his
pronounce his
first name, but he's sick.
Trudeau, not Tradu.
Trudeau, yeah. Is he French? Did you know half of Canada, or there's a massive section of it, is French?
Yeah, from their roots.
It's crazy. I never knew
French.
that.
Yeah, because when
And everyone in that section
yeah,
speaks
at
French.
the time when America was called the New World,
Yeah.
it was the Dutch was there.
Yeah.
British.
Yeah.
Especially Irish.
You
Yeah.
have your history
Yeah.
on point, fam.
Huh?
I just realised. You have your history
Oh,
on
thank you,
point.
man.
No,
Thank
yeah,
you.
he's very good. He knows his stuff when it comes to
Portuguese
like
was there
his
too, in
Turkish
the
stuff,
south.
Balkans, all that.
Yeah, French.
Yeah.
Spanish.
Mhm.
Yeah, these guys were all there. The French was more in the north,
Yeah.
Canada,
Mhm.
and also some parts of.
But I really want to go
present.
to Canada.
To be honest, you know what?
You know, I wanted to live there.
Really?
I was close.
No,
I
no,
was
I
close
wouldn't want to
going
go
live in
because
it.
you know what I heard,
Mhm.
or one, I've heard of it, and two, I've
Standard of life is very
yeah,
good.
but that's something else. What I've heard from people and what
Yeah.
I've actually seen from vlogs and so on. So on.
Yeah.
Canada seems like a much more
It's a downgrade. It's a downgrade to
dull
the US,
yeah,
basically.
Downgrade.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like living in somewhere like, I don't know, Warsaw in London. Sorry, rather than living in London, living in somewhere like, I don't know, like Wolverhampton or.
No. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know there's not much
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Canada unless you live in the proper cities like Toronto.
Yeah, I mean,
Mississauga.
and I watched the vlog yesterday. All day I was watching a
Yeah.
vlogs
Mhm.
of this one specific guy. I was just lying on the floor,
Okay.
and Artan, my nephew, was just on the floor playing.
Yeah.
I was just watching on the TV. This guy, he's Turkish. He clearly has money.
Okay.
He clearly has money.
Is this
'cause-
the guy that I know about?
which guy do you know?
Oh, it's not the guy I'm talking about.
No. This guy clearly has money because he's going to he went to Korea, he went to Japan, he went to Kazakhstan, he went to America, he went to
Okay.
China, everywhere.
Yeah.
And this guy went to Japan.
Yeah.
And the way he's explaining it, he goes, guys, like, I cannot explain to you how much I love this country because
Okay.
it's his second time going there, and he went for 2 weeks
Right.
for the second time, and he put a plan down.
Yeah.
And like, I saw the plan, and I couldn't imagine of the stuff they can actually go through. It's just so nice, like. And he
looks
went to
nice.
huh?
It looks very nice.
It looks very and apparently people are very very friendly. Apparently.
Yes. Canadians are so lovely.
I'm talking about
All
Japanese.
Japanese.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Canada.
No, Japan.
That's the stereotype for Canadians.
Sorry,
Take a picture of me or beat
I'm
you.
just obviously promoting the old podcast. You saying you want to say hi?
I'm not there.
No, I meant to be.
Oh, you're supposed to be anonymous, innit?
Just
Yeah, what are you saying? I'm just saying. I'm just hollering at I'm just promoting the podcast
To who?
to my Instagram followers. Do you wanna say hi?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Cool. Yeah, just chilling. Anyway, yeah, that's done. Promo. I just need to put it because I always think of doing it, but I never do it until I get home and I'm just like, oh, I should have done that.
How can you roll your eyes like that?
Roll my eyes.
Yeah, the way you rolled it was like how the way my girlfriend would like put an attitude
Oh,
on
come
it.
on, bro.
It was
man.
like,
You
oh my
need to
God.
put me in that category.
But
man.
that's what it looked like.
I got a bit of sass. I got a sassy side.
Yeah,
in me.
you are kind of sassy.
I am.
You're very sassy. You're very
Don't
sassy.
push my buttons in it. Ooh.
Was that a threat?
Yeah.
All right. Take
So
it.
wait, you were talking about Japan.
Yeah. Oh, and there's this like 9-hour capsule hotel thingy placey.
Yeah, you told me about this. Yeah.
It just looks so nice.
So
I
you
don't
open the
explain.
door and that's the room. You just have your
Yeah,
bed.
no,
there.
basically, now it is.
Go
It
on.
looks like
whose minds is this?
the future.
Yeah.
He opens the door and then he walks into it, yeah, and there's like a massive wall,
Okay.
and there are holes in the wall.
Okay.
I didn't even know how to climb up. There are holes in the wall, and
Yeah.
those holes are your room, and then you can sit on a bed.
Ah.
You get me?
Mm.
So it's like capsules everywhere.
Japan is mad futuristic.
Yeah, no.
I want to go to so many fucking places, man. I'm so sick and tired of. Actually, I can't even say I'm sick and tired because I love London. Like today, for the first time, I went to South Bank. You called me, remember earlier?
And did
I was
you-
at South Bank in ages. I haven't been in Central London in so fucking
I
long.
think last time you've been to South Bank was with me.
It was so long, I can't remember. And I went there and I was like,
And
oh,
this
I
was
miss
in-
London.
April? No, March.
So
Wait, no,
long,
April. April.
But it was so nice because they have the Christmas bit out. Like they've opened like the Christmas market stall.
Oh,
and
it's
then the
open now.
yeah, it's open and they have all the street
Yeah,
performers
well,
and shit like
it's
that.
November.
And it was so nice and it was cold and you know when you got your coat on and it's cold but it's sunny and there's people heaving and you're right by
Tourists.
the river so it's even windy. I love that.
In
boat
that
film.
in that winter breeze
Oh, I
at
love
South
it.
Bank, did you have tears blushing down your eyes?
Almost.
Almost.
My voice was shaky.
What are you guys talking about?
As you have,
South Bank, man.
as you saw the ships going through the Thames,
No, there was no ships.
Ships.
boats going through the Thames,
I actually miss strolling through central London.
and
That's
then
that's one of my
we
favorite
used to
things
do that
to
a
do.
lot.
I used to love that so much. Every weekend, yeah, I'd just make up an excuse to go to Oxford Street or something like that, just so I could walk through Tottenham Court Road to Marble Arch.
Oxford Street is the biggest headache ever, man. I hate
My
going
plan of central London, what I would always used to do,
Yeah.
would.
Yeah, what's your route when you go? Everyone has a route when they go.
My
central London.
route, my route is meeting up at Tottenham Court Road.
Yeah.
And then walking down.
Yeah.
To an adult store.
And
Huh?
what?
Jesus Christ.
Nah, anyways, I'm gonna get to there because I'm not. That's not a lie. That's kind of true.
Oh my God.
Meet up at Tottenham
You
Court
need
Road.
holy.
I remember me and Ahmed went to lots of adult stores. For
Bro,
jokes.
you lot have issues, fam. Like,
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny.
Why?
Innit? And then I don't know. It was just jokes.
I don't condone that. I condone that. I don't condone that.
Well, it wasn't just with guys.
I
I
condone it. I condone it, innit?
Yeah, you definitely do.
I condone that.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Soho.
Yeah.
And then going down to
Ah, Soho, fam. That coffee
Chinatown?
shop. Oh.
Chinatown to Leicester Square.
Yeah.
Chi-town.
Leicester Square to Piccadilly.
Yeah.
Piccadilly to Trafalgar Square.
Oh,
Trafalgar
bro.
Square
You're making me reminisce.
to Waterloo South Bank. And then
Oh,
from South
cuz
Bank to
that is
London
such
Bridge.
a nice route.
And then get my 141 going to address X.
That is
Bruv.
a trek.
That is no, fam. I miss central London walks, especially when it's through like.
When it's winter, it's so nice. I prefer it.
Best, fam. I haven't been King's Cross in years. I used to love going King's Cross all
Wait,
the
was at
time.
King's Cross.
Bruv, there's so many. Bruv,
It reminds me of Harry Potter.
I'm telling you, King's Cross is so wavy.
Harry
If you
Potter.
know the places in King's Cross, you know. Russell Square, Holborn, fam.
Holborn.
Because there's so many roads that go, like, lead to places like Covent Garden and shit like that.
I mean,
Covent
unlike
Garden
this
is
guy,
just
just
another
always chills out in North London.
I don't know where these
Hornsey.
places even are. Where's Holborn?
Are you serious?
Man said, where's
Bro, I
Holborn?
swear to
Piccadilly line.
this is actually at
Piccadilly.
home, bro. I was chilling ends.
We all need to go for. I don't think any of us. I don't think we together as a group haven't been on a central London walk. We should
have.
go on a central.
We
London
have.
walk. We have, but not all three of us. That would be
Haven't
wavy.
We
fam.
have.
Just put.
That
Just
one?
get £50 sorted.
£50 is more than enough.
We'll have the best time of our life.
100% we will.
Let's do it.
That's a
tomorrow.
shout. Let's do it.
But this guy's not gonna do it.
You best do it.
I would do it.
Uh,
Let's
when
do
are
it
you gonna do
before-
it?
Let's do it on a day where we're doing a podcast, but before.
Say no
Let's
more.
do it on next Saturday.
Yep.
Let's wake up early in the morning.
You know
Let's
I
go
can't
to
do
my
that.
friends.
Because I got thing in it. I got
What time
classes.
does your class finish?
And-
What time does your
and
class finish?
next week's worse because I got class and then afterwards I got an event in the afternoon.
Okay, on Sunday then.
Sunday's a good day. Sunday's a
Sunday we
shout.
wake up in the morning, go and have our breakfast at
Speaker's
my
Corner
friend's
as well.
place,
Oh my god.
and then
Yep.
we go to South Kensington to the museum.
Yes, because it's free breakfast as well.
Yes, free breakfast.
Sweet.
We go
I'm
to-
feeling that.
Free what?
Free breakfast, my G.
Where?
At Ihan's like family friends coffee
Yeah.
shop.
Swear to-
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, bro, I went, man. I had a very, very nice meal.
It-
Why is
wasn't
it
a
free?
fun one.
Why is it free?
Well, it's a family friend, isn't it?
Oh, okay. I thought it was just free breakfast for everyone.
No.
No, bro. Doesn't
Yeah, we
work
just
like
go
that.
there,
I'll be there every day, bro.
and
Trust
then
me.
we go to South Kensington,
Yeah.
go to the V&A,
Yeah.
Natural History Museum,
Yeah.
maybe walk through Hyde Park and then hold hands,
Yeah.
and then
Yes.
That's a shout, innit?
Oh, get the Boris bikes.
I don't mind.
About that.
I can ride a bike.
I don't know how to ride a bike, but I'll learn.
Really?
I'm a-
Yeah, it's bad because I don't know how to ride a bike
Oh,
too.
you lot, man. You
Do
fought
they
the
have
movement
ones
already.
with
No, the
what's it
wheels,
called?
the small wheels.
stabilizers?
Yo, I need to go to the Saatchi Gallery. I haven't been and I've always wanted to go.
Oh, the Sarge Galley. Where is that again? Chelsea or?
Yeah, Sloane
It's
Square.
been long. Really?
Swear down, you're one of those art donnies.
Bro, there was a time when I was banging out museums for fun.
No, there was this one.
I was forcing
um,
it though, mad
n-
forced. For the vlogs.
You remember that thing? The exhibition at
What
the Sarge
exhibition?
Gallery, the one with the oil.
Oil?
Yeah, there was
Did
that.
you not go to the light one? You know the one in Holborn? There was one that all the lights were flashing and shit. From the ground and stuff.
No, I remember one time they did an outdoor exhibition
Yeah.
at Tate Modern.
Yeah.
It was for free. It was like a remembrance to 5th of November.
Okay.
You know what? It was brilliant.
Okay.
Right in front of Tate Modern, they were like,
Have you not been to the viewing platform in Tate Modern?
Yeah.
with the what?
The viewing platform.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never ever been into.
Oh, bro.
I've been into Tate Modern,
See
but I
the whole
haven't
skyline and
experimented.
It's wavy.
I haven't experimented at Tate Modern. But anyways,
Go on.
the exhibition had like so much, like what do they call it? Like not vintage, but from the 1800s.
Yep.
Equipment
Yep.
or technology
Yep.
that got to do with with fire, and also they had like a massive fire in the Thames,
Okay.
on the Thames.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like a massive board that had real flames,
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
It was brilliant.
It's awesome, bro.
Yeah, spot me.
There's so many nice things in London to discover.
Why would
man.
you do that?
As I was speaking about fucking leaving London now, I just realised
you
why
did it
I'm
again.
in London and I love
We
London
did
so
it.
much.
Listen, if you don't
Obviously, man,
spot
just
me
being
this
ignored
time,
right now because
I'm gonna spot your forehead.
Mistake. Oh, damn, you got me.
Okay. You lot
You
done, yeah?
think you can play me?
Ooh, oh, crap. And look at the time, will you?
Yeah, let's move on to the next one. So
Whoa,
that's the
that
UK
went so
budget,
quick.
which is very, very important. Now we're going to move on to a bit of sporting news. Real Madrid's manager,
Oh, before that,
Lopetegui, sacked. Yeah,
did
go
you
on.
guys see what Cardi B did?
We're going to talk about that soon. We're going to talk
Forget-
about that. Coming to that.
alright, cool,
We're
cool.
coming to that next. After this, we're coming to that.
Alright,
That
cool,
is
cool.
going to be sort of
Yeah.
the main thing.
No,
I
'cause
wanna
I
chat
didn't
about.
listen to it, but anyways.
Mate, anyway, all right. So Real Madrid's manager sacked. Yeah.
Really?
Remember what happened during the World Cup? Remember what happened during the World Cup with Spain's manager?
Yeah,
My man left 2 days before they were gonna play their game, their
Yeah.
first game.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Did
The
that happen?
Spain's manager, I forgot I don't know his first name.
He went to manage Real Madrid.
Lopetegui.
Yeah.
He left Spain 2 days before their World Cup opener to then manage Real Madrid.
Calmer, bro.
And then how many games afterwards? I think 3 months later, they sacked him. So he
Real
was
Madrid sacked him.
Huh?
Madrid sacked
Madrid
him.
sacked him
Did
because
they sack him after the Barca game?
after the Barca game when they got fucked
They got
5-1.
smacked.
Yeah, they got battered.
They got battered
I was
5-1.
watching that game as well. with my
It was
little
their
cousins.
third defeat in a row and their 5th loss in 6 games. This is Real Madrid we're talking about. They lost 5 games in 6 games.
We
5
could-
in 6 games.
We could beat them
100%.
with the form there.
Their team is outdated, but having said that, I read some crazy stat about them having like 6 players who's up for 6 players that are nominated for
Ballon
Ballon d'Or.
d'Or.
So it goes to show how much class they have. But fucking hell, fam, he left them 9th in the league. This is Real Madrid they're talking about. 9th in the league.
Who's first? Atletico
I don't
Madrid.
even know, fam. That's
I
a
think
good
they
question.
are,
It's
yeah.
changed now. I don't know who's first now. This was his 2nd sacking in 4 months.
Seven,
Imagine
man.
being sacked twice in 4 months.
I think his career's over.
He's fucked, fam. He
How
took
is my
over.
man a manager?
He took over from Zidane, and let's not forget what Zidane did. Zidane won Real Madrid 3 Champions League trophies in a row.
Did he?
Yes,
Zidane.
Zidane.
I thought
Zinedine
he only won
Zidane.
one.
No, he won 3.
Swear to God.
Yes,
Man like Zizou.
he did. He did.
I know
them-
you love him.
he did
I know
them
you love
good,
him so
fam.
Yeah,
much.
Zidane is my.
He did them good, and
My
then my
hero.
man came in and fucked everything up. But do you know why? He didn't invest. They lost Ronaldo and they didn't invest.
Who did they buy? The Vicinius.
I think so. Yeah,
The
that's the only guy.
16-year-old. And they gave him the number 7.
7. Fucking hell.
How'd they give him? Oh.
Anyways,
Trust me.
my man's sacked. Real Madrid's season looks fucked. They just about scraped their Champions League game against don't know who it was.
Who do you think's gonna take over?
They're not doing
instead?
very well. And that's what I was gonna say. Who do you lot think is gonna take it?
Pochettino from Tottenham.
I know he wants it. Fam.
Trust.
You just know he wants.
How
He's
can
been
you
wanting
decline
that.
Real Madrid?
Even when Zidane left, he's been wanting. He wanted it from then.
Trust. Yeah, Poch is going.
But apparently Conte is gonna take it.
From Chelsea manager.
Well, he was former Chelsea.
Ex-Chelsea, yeah.
I can't see. I don't
Can't
know
see
about
that.
Conte at Real Madrid. I think Poch will suit them so well. He'll get them. He'll, bruv.
Poch is as much as I hate the Spuds.
He is.
Poch is-
He's, in my opinion, he's definitely top 3 best manager.
Poch is another level. man.
He is another
Tottenham
level.
are just dead. But I reckon with a really good team.
Well, look, he hasn't had the best financial backing at Tottenham, but yet he's able to preserve so much that he's succeeded with them in the
Yeah,
last
he's
few
got
seasons.
more than enough to work with at Real Madrid, man. He could do bits.
He could do so much best, fam. Yeah, let's hope Poch goes so we can just smash Tottenham. Not saying we can't. We can. We're playing them in the League Cup next round.
Hope Tottenham get like David Moyes or something to take over.
Man, like Moyes, fam. I remember when Moyes was such a top manager.
Really?
At Everton, fam, he was good.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And then he went to United and it all went
about
to
it.
shit. I feel like any manager that goes to United are fucked.
Ferguson left a curse.
Trust me. Think about how many managers I think they've had like 5 or 4. Mourinho's shit.
Van Gaal.
They scored a 93rd minute goal today. Van Gaal didn't really do much. Who else was there?
Fam, I swear Van Gaal remind me of one of those aliens in Men in Black. Fam.
Come on.
I just
Oh,
I
the one
felt
the
like
first one.
Yeah, I felt like at any moment his head was just open on some alien. He's mad weird from even the way he spoke. It was a bit weird.
No, man. Anyway, good
No
luck to Real
disrespect,
Madrid,
man,
innit? Because they're just all over the place right now. Barcelona are doing bits. Messi wasn't even playing that game. Suarez, oh my word. What's this guy on, fam? Do you know what? He's so underrated. I think he's so underrated.
Yeah.
Because no one chats about Suarez the way they should. Like, when you're talking about best players, you're talking about Ronaldo, Messi,
Fam.
Bale. You're talking about Modric.
Suarez sniffs a line of chili powder before he plays every game.
Suarez is
This guy is-
so fucking solid, fam. He's the best striker right now in Europe. I think he's been the best striker in Europe for a good few seasons.
Better than Aguero.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah, I'd say so.
I would say so, yes. Aguero is class, but Suarez is like next level, fam.
What about Welbeck?
Did you hear what happened to Bentner?
Come on.
What?
He's in jail.
Bentner?
Yeah,
Oh,
Why?
mate, he fell off.
Lord Bentner. I think he assaulted a cab driver, so he's got 50 days in jail
50 days.
in Denmark.
Bro,
In Denmark?
He's got
Yeah.
bail money, surely.
Yeah, no, I don't think he wants to waste it on that.
He won't. Oh,
Trust
he
me,
won't
fam.
spud
He should be bailing himself out.
Respect him, he
Anyways.
actually spud.
Yeah, I'm what?
Anything else that's happening in football? Well, we know about the Leicester owner. They played Leicester today and they won 1-0. And straight from the game, they're going to Thailand for his
Mm.
funeral. I think that's such a nice.
So they
Yeah, of course,
confirmed
it's
he
him.
passed away.
Huh?
They confirmed his
Yeah, they
passing.
confirmed
Yeah,
last
but they
Monday.
confirmed
On Monday.
ages ago.
On Monday got confirmed.
Ages
Rest
ago.
in peace.
Yeah, rest in
It's
peace.
so, but you know what? It's so nice to see the
whole
the
team
level of care and sort of connection with an owner and its players. You don't see that in many
And the
football
fans.
clubs. And the fans. If an owner was to pass away at Arsenal or okay, maybe not Chelsea because Abramovich has done a lot.
Yeah.
Like let's say even Daniel Levy's done a lot at Tottenham. But the majority of Premier League owners are always kept in the background. Like I know if Arsenal's owner was to pass away, everyone would be celebrating.
Mate.
Owners don't have that level of connection with their players, fans, and their backroom staff the way that Vichai did at Leicester.
Yeah, he was a really genuine football fan. You know, he could,
It was so nice. It's so nice to see that connection
yeah,
because players were genuinely upset. Like
Yeah.
Schmeichel was in tears, fam.
yeah.
Vardy was in tears as well. He brought his wife along to the memorial outside the stadium.
Didn't the owner, what's his name,
Vichai something.
Vichai, he bought all the Leicester City players, a BMW i8
I
after
don't
they
know. I
won
don't know
the
about that.
Premier League.
I wouldn't be surprised because this
That's
guy
a
was
100 grand
he was
car.
such a kind-hearted and generous man, according to obviously reports. He gave a fan a season ticket. He was always like greeting his players before the game, after the game.
It just proves as well, you know, no matter how wealthy you are, death is always
Yeah, fam.
inevitable.
It's scary, fam. It's actually wow.
I
I mean,
really didn't have to say that.
doesn't that? I mean, just think about Leicester's story as a whole. Yeah, you can make a movie out of Leicester's
It
Leicester's
doesn't make
story.
sense what this guy just said.
What did he say?
No matter how wealthy you are, death comes at the end.
Well, death comes to everyone.
What
It's
did I
inevitable.
say? Did I say something wrong?
No, he didn't.
No, I just said something so right that you didn't even have to say it. That's the whole point. You had no.
Trust me, I just said that to.
Wait, what was I just saying? Now I was saying I was moving on to something quite.
Sorry, this guy.
Huh?
I just had a little mindfuck. Sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, the Leicester City players and manager and backroom staff are on their way to Thailand to go to attend his funeral, which I think is really really nice. Yeah, I was speaking about Leicester City's story. Doesn't that make their story so much more
Respected.
powerful?
Yeah, respected.
Think about it. They come from League One all the way up to the Premier League. They then win the Premier League. The guy that financed all of their stuff to get them to win the Premier League suddenly passes away because of a
Yeah.
helicopter crash, which was right outside the stadium. And if he hadn't got into that helicopter, if he hadn't attended that game, he would be alive right now.
Yeah.
Isn't it mad to think that my man, when he signed the contract to buy Leicester City in 2010, symbolically he was signing his death warrant?
Yeah.
How fucked is that?
Leicester City have been through so many ups and downs.
I'm talking about the guy though. The guy didn't know that him signing that contract was going to lead to his death.
Yeah, it's his death. Yeah.
How weird is that?
Man, obviously he wasn't aware of that.
No, of course not. But I'm just saying that he
What
Like-
are you saying?
of course he's not gonna know. But I'm just
No,
saying
he was
that
aware of it. That's
how,
what he's saying.
Yeah, how weird is that? The fact that
Wait.
he bought the club. Like thinking about it now in hindsight, like when he bought the club, like who would know? Who would have known that that would have been essentially his death warrant?
R.I.P. man, like what's his name?
Vichai something.
Vichai.
I can't pronounce his last name. I won't even.
Oh, we tried to do that last week. It didn't happen.
Yeah, trust.
Let me try and pronounce it.
All right,
Oh,
let's
okay.
talk about Luke
We're
Cage.
gonna move on to.
Let's talk about Luke Cage and Iron Fist. They got
Oh my
cancelled.
god! Do you know how many things I gotta talk about
Shout
this?
out to Punisher and Daredevil. They're doing a brilliant job out there.
Yeah,
Punisher's coming out.
a lot of Netflix series coming out.
Yeah,
Punisher's
but
gonna be sick.
Iron Fist and Luke Cage has been cancelled officially by Marvel because it did not do the expected money. But however, Daredevil and Punisher, my friend,
Don't know.
especially Punisher. I'm the Punisher.
I can't wait for the Punisher. It's gonna be so
Yeah, this
lit.
is apparently this season.
House
is
of
gonna
Cards is out. The new series of House of Cards. You
I-
got to watch that. House of Cards is
Nah.
sick. What's his name? Simon Stacy. What's his name? Kevin Stacy.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
I don't even know.
He was supposed to be in House of Cards, but obviously due to the allegations against him of
Yeah.
sexual harassment, rape, whatever.
Shame, because he's a
Game of Thrones.
really good actor.
Game of Thrones.
of
Waiting
Thrones.
for 2 years.
It's coming out the last season, final.
I'm
Yeah.
like
Apparently,
the
it's gonna be
1%
6
who has-
episodes, and each episode is gonna be like movie quality.
Well, like 2 hours long.
No. I mean like the quality. Like,
The quality.
yeah, it will still be like an
Well,
hour
they've got the
each
piece to make it
episode.
like
But
that.
the
Never
last episode should.
Game of Thrones.
Oh no, forget that.
Yeah.
Guess what Amazon is doing?
Go on. Amazon are doing bits. You know, they're coming. They're coming up.
Amazon
Amazon are doing
signed
bits.
a massive ass deal,
Go on.
and I've heard I read how much they're gonna be funding into it,
All right.
and it's not in millions.
All right.
When I heard, my maths isn't even enough to give the money name. Like
Okay.
it's so big, and the project is they've signed a deal with which they've beaten Netflix
All right.
and YouTube.
Mhm.
Yeah, the deal is to shoot the TV series, well, the Amazon Prime series off the Lord of the Rings,
Wow.
which is coming in 2020 or something like that,
That is a big deal, fam.
and it's gonna be a massive project. It's a project to apparently finish off the Game of Thrones.
Wow.
That's how big it is,
That sounds wavy.
and it's the Lord of the Rings.
Is Legolas gonna be in it?
No, this is gonna be the stories after the Return of the King, the last movie.
Jeez.
That's a massive one.
They should do a Harry Potter one, fam.
Harry
No, they-
Potter.
J.K. Rowling.
Well, the new movie's coming out.
But that is the events before Harry Potter.
Yeah.
The author actually has a new book,
What's it
the
called?
Cursed Child. But
Well,
even
The First Child is a theatrical play.
no, it's actually a book. It's a book that she's not happy with herself,
Right.
with the story itself. She's not happy. She's even done like a little explanation.
She
on
can't top Harry Potter, man.
No, but she's done it. No, but it's called Harry Potter, the Cursed Child, and it's about Harry Potter,
Right.
and his child.
Okay.
Or one of his boys.
Uh-huh.
And even the author said on Pottermore or website or something like that said, forget
Harry
it.
Potter and
It's
the
not canon.
Pandejo of Azkaban.
Harry Potter. Alright, let's move on to this Nicki and Cardi B beef, man, which is never ending. I want to give you guys stop fighting. I want to give you guys, this is important. We're coming to the main event. I want to talk you you lot through the timeline of this beef. Yeah? No interruptions whilst I speak, because I'm going to explain everything of what's been going on between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Arguably, two of the hottest female artists, not arguably, two of the hottest artists in their industry.
Yeah, not just.
Yeah, they should have been
Lyrically.
working together. They should be conquering
Yeah.
it together, but they're against each other. So listen to this.
And they're not just hottest with their music.
Listen to this. So the beef was originally created by the media. Yeah, it's claimed by the media to create some competition between the two. That's where this whole sort of hostility comes from. It's all been created by the media, the radio stations, and all that kind of stuff. Now listen, it all started with Nicki Minaj. She congratulated Cardi B on Twitter for becoming the first female solo rapper to top the Billboard Top 100 since Lauryn Hill 2 decades ago, which Cardi replied positively to. So they were all started off as friends. Everyone was happy, all smiles around. Now the problem started with Migos' Motorsport track, where Cardi claims
Sport.
that
Take
Nicki
the
changed her
sport.
verse after
Shout
she was
at
invited
her
on the track
fucking
by
lucky
Quavo.
short. Oh, sorry.
Listen, this is important. You need to keep up with the timeline.
Sorry.
Are you that?
Anyway, listen. So,
Hey, yo,
originally, originally, Migos' track Motorsport was supposed to be just him and Nicki Minaj and Quavo, I think.
Wait. Say again.
Originally,
Yeah.
the track was supposed to be Migos, Nicki
Migos.
Minaj, and Quavo.
Quavo is a part of Migos.
Nicki Minaj.
Sorry.
I'm confused.
Migos
Migos.
and Quavo
What?
was.
What? Quavo is a part of Migos.
They're not the same person.
Huh?
Migos is hold up. Migos is a band.
is the group,
Yeah.
and Quavo is
In
one of the
Migos.
members of the group.
I'm confused. No wait. Look, Migos is consisted
Is
of
everything good?
Offset.
Listen. Believe. Okay,
Quavo
Let me, hold on. Can I
Was
say
it lift
something?
or take
Can I,
off? What
can
was
I
his
say
name?
something? Can I say something?
Right.
Believe this whole time, I thought Migos was one guy.
Oh my god. Is everything okay?
That's worse than me not knowing Brexit. Well,
Is-
I do know Brexit, but oh my
Is
god.
everything good back home, Habibi? Are you okay? In your head?
Yo, I feel so stupid.
Are you actually being
What
serious?
the
Wait,
fuck?
who did you think the members were?
I thought they were all separate.
Yo.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
Oh my
Now
god.
that's embarrassing.
Are you actually being through? So you've
Yo,
got...
be deadly serious.
How is this guy saying Migos and Quavo?
Yo. Okay.
Oh my god, this is a mad realization right now.
Yeah.
You know how I feel right now? I
How?
feel mad weird.
You should
Migos
feel awkward.
consists of
All
Quavo,
this time I thought
Takeoff.
Migos was one guy.
What's the other guy called?
Offset.
Offset. Bro.
How can you... Bro,
I
like,
don't
come
even
on.
listen
No,
to them
I
when I
understand,
know
but
it.
how can you not, like, be on YouTube, yeah? And see from the playlist, like, it says Migos.
I thought that was one guy because
And
they
you
all
see
sound the
three-
same.
Yeah, but you see Migos and then you see... So you thought Quavo, Offset,
But
and
they
Jacob was
literally
one guy.
all sound the same.
Wait,
But that's why they called Migos.
The Migos is a plural.
It's Amigos.
Friends.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Actually,
fam.
Amigos.
Life is so
Yeah,
sweet,
but
fam.
they shortened it.
This is why I love life. You learn something new every single day. Now that I understand everything properly, I can go ahead of the timeline. So now that we know that we've
all makes
established
sense
that
to
the
you now, yeah.
Migos is a group that makes so
Yeah.
much more sense. Wow, fam. I am not taking this part out of the podcast. This
You
is
should
this
not.
is
People
this-
need to know the truth.
this is truly revolutionary. What I've just established.
Oh my god.
So when Drake made a track with Migos, it wasn't Migos. It was a group.
Yes.
Duh.
Fucking
It's
hell.
not Migo. It's Migos. That as in like, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, Migos.
Oh, jeez. All right, so problems start with the Migos track Motorsport. Cardi B claims that Nicki Minaj changed her verse after she was invited on the track. So obviously Nicki had a verse originally. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be her and the Migos, and then they invited Cardi B to be on the track with Nicki Minaj.
That's
And
true.
then Nicki
to
Minaj
offset the
heard it.
relationship With
Yeah,
Cardi B,
Nicki
yeah.
Minaj was like, yeah, all right, cool. I don't mind her
Yeah.
being on the track, but Cardi B saying that she changed her verse. Okay, now Cardi B goes on sorry, and when Nicki hears about this, she gets pissed off. She's like, why is she trying to start trouble? Why is it such a big deal? Cardi B goes on Beats One interview with Zane Lowe and says there's no beef between her and Nicki and it's all made up internet shit. Nicki Minaj then goes on Beats One interview and responds to Cardi with saying, the only thing with Cardi that really, really, really hurt my feelings was the first interview she did after Motorsport came out. She goes, I remember when I first came in the game, if a female of that stature had done a feature with me on it, I would only be, singing their praises and saying thank you. The first interview she did after Motorsport came out, it just really hurt me because she looked so aggravated and angry, and the only thing she kept saying was, oh, I didn't hear that verse. And then I was like, what? So Nicki's basically saying she should be grateful that she's on a track with me, but instead of being grateful, she's turning around and saying, oh, this, that, and the other. Why does this happen? Why does this happen? Cardi B then speaks to Nicki Minaj at the Met Gala to smooth things out with her. And according to Cardi B, she's spoken to Nicki on 2 occasions face to face. But then Nicki Minaj continues to speak shit behind her back. But we'll get to that. Cardi B then claims that Nicki blocked her on all social media. Cardi B then attends a Harper's Bazaar's Fashion Week party and throws a shoe at Nicki Minaj, but misses. This is the beef that everyone saw. And then Cardi B posts an Insta pic. She posts something on Insta claiming that Nicki's been sneak dissing her, threatening other artists not to work with her, and she crossed the line when talking about her as a mother figure. So Nicki Minaj she's basically saying like Nicki Minaj has no right to talk about me about as a mother figure.
I do not think Cardi B is a mother. That's what she literally said, I think.
Yeah. And she was saying something about her children as well. Now, Nicki
Really?
Minaj discusses this on her show, Queen Radio, where she talks about Cardi building her career off of sympathy, saying, I never had to fuck a DJ to play my songs. That's what she said about Cardi B, so that is fire, fam. You don't say that kind of shit unless you're looking for blows. Cardi's stats, but this is what I want to talk about. Cardi's stats, they talk for themselves. She's had over 90 award nominations. 90 award nominations, okay? Cardi's sister then claims that Nicki Minaj leaked her number and received threatening messages. Nicki obviously denies it. Nicki then goes on radio again to say that her friend, Ra Ali, caused the bump on Cardi's forehead, not the security, as Cardi B claimed, and asked anyone who has a security tape to release it in exchange for $100,000. Cardi B then releases, so this is recently, she released 10 Instagram videos responding to Nicki Minaj, basically saying that she's tired of the back and forth internet beef. Either they talk or they fight it out. She claims that Nicki's been lying about the bump on her forehead, saying that Nicki first said she's got the footage. Then she says she'll pay anyone $100,000 to release the footage. So it's a bit like of a contradiction. So if you've already got the footage, why don't you release it, kind of thing. Then she also claims that Nicki Minaj's latest song with the Little Mix, the song titled Women Like Me, was first brought to her to be on it, but she declined. And because she declined, Little Mix then went to Nicki Minaj to go on it. Do you get it? So it's like, they came to me first, I said no, and then they basically went to you afterwards.
She's saying, I was the first option.
And because I said no, they went to you. And then Little Mix then they quickly respond by saying, nah, we actually approached Nicki Minaj first, not you.
Obviously, they're going to say that.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
Well, I think it's been confirmed that basically what happened was, Little Mix approached Nicki Minaj first. And then they were like, look, we want you on this track. But Nicki Minaj was being a bit like along about it, innit? So they went to Cardi B and they was like, yo, do you want to be on this track with us? Cardi B said no. And then Nicki Minaj, as she was, taking her time with it, she responded back saying, yeah, all right, cool, I'll be on it. So this is the latest that we have on this Nicki and Cardi B. What do you lot think of this beef? Like, why are they
making
fighting?
bare money out of it.
But it's so pointless. It's over so much petty bullshit. They're supposed to be the two biggest hip hop artists in their category.
Yeah, I said this before.
Why are they not working together?
Because they're the two. Do you in rap or hip hop?
Yeah.
Do you see any other females apart from Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
No.
And they're the two only ones, and there always has to be the better one.
Yeah, but they can conquer that.
That's never gonna happen. No.
They should though.
It's not gonna happen because there's only two females. If there were other ones, others out there, that would be the case.
And they have so many similarities.
Yeah, 100%. Which I prefer Cardi. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, 100%.
Ooh, Cardi B. Okay, I remember one time when me and my friend, shout out to Hassan.
Don't know.
Yeah, we had a little pajama party.
Hey.
Yo.
Suspect.
Yeah. Anyway, so we woke up. Yeah. We woke
10 minutes, we'll stop it.
And then we started the day off with just watching Cardi B.
Well,
and we were just like, wow. But anywho,
go on.
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are never ever gonna work together.
Mate,
it's
where do you think this beef is gonna go? Where do you think it's gonna escalate to?
I don't care. I just don't care. Joke, mate. Oh, mate, why you hit
that
my
was
forehead,
very hard. You should apologize right now. That was a hard hit. I felt that.
I am not sorry.
Listen,
For what I did, I'm not sorry.
I
The only
apologize.
beef we're speaking about is the beef between me and you, man.
I'm sorry, but I'm not really sorry. I'll do it again if I want.
I'll fight
This
you
is
later
such
after the
petty
podcast.
We
bullshit.
should
All
fight.
they're doing is going from one interview to another.
This is what Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are doing.
Yeah, man.
It's literally going from
Well, I
one
just did
radio
the Rio.
station to another saying, this is what I think of her.
But what did Cardi B say? Because I saw a footage of her like, yeah, like that.
What, on her Instagram? On her Instagram?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, the recent
Is that the one?
ones.
But she's talking to the cam.
To the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was just addressing it. She was just...
Oh.
Because Nicki Minaj has her own radio show called the Queen Radio.
And what's the view saying?
I don't know. I only listen to it when it's interesting, when there's something like this to talk about. But Nicki Minaj basically talks shit openly. She's very, very open and she's very, very vocal when it comes to these kind of things. Like, she will never ever beat around the bush. She'll be straight and direct when it comes to stuff like this. So she'll address it and she'll be like, this is what happened. This is what I think of this lady. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Cardi B then hears it and she's like, rah, this bitch is really like two-faced. Because she'll say something. Because you gotta remember, Cardi B's confronted Nicki Minaj face to face on many occasions, and they've both, and Nicki Minaj has basically sort of like, she's treaded carefully on what words that she says to her face to face. But away from personal interaction, when it's behind the mic, behind a camera, she's very vocal. Nicki Minaj will be very open and very, very expressive about what she feels, how she feels towards Cardi B. But she can't tell the lady to her face. So that's what pisses off Cardi B. She's like, well, if you feel like that towards me, why can you not, you know what I mean? Why can we not talk about it face to face? Why you gotta like, do you know what I mean? Sort of go behind my back and sort of act like a little bitch about it. Personally, I see this ending in more violence.
I see this ending in both from releasing tracks to each other against each other.
Yeah, they're gonna release diss tracks.
And I want to hear it.
The next step is diss tracks.
I think
I
they're
wanna hear it.
secretly best friends, but they're only doing this for publicity.
They're making so much peas out of it.
Oh,
Peas.
of
But
course
Nicki
they are.
Minaj looks like a fucking washed out, desperate.
Yeah, no, the thing is, I think she's trying to get back her old level, but
It's done.
Cardi B took
It's
it.
done, Nicki. It's done.
Cardi's took it.
She's taking it,
She's
man.
too.
She's too good.
Of course, her rap, like even the motorsport. When you first say Cardi B part,
Yeah.
and afterwards it just switches to
She's
Nicki
got a
Minaj.
great flow.
Yeah.
I don't
100%.
really compliment female artists for the sort of their rapping abilities. It's because when Nicki used to rap, like it was all about her demeanor, her person, the way she'd come across on tracks. Not really the style of rap. Not really her lyrical flow,
Yeah.
anything like that. But Cardi B, like you can hear it when she raps. It's like there's a flow there. There's the punchlines are there. Everything's there.
Yeah,
As well as her voice, as well as her demeanor.
And she
Nicki Minaj
puts,
didn't have that.
And she also adds her culture into it.
Yeah.
Her own,
Absolutely.
Latina
Yeah.
culture into it. You want to sing that part, Rico? A motorsport.
I've never even heard that song in my life.
Come on, I always play it.
I
Man.
promise you, I've never.
Oh.
Oh, no, I'm definitely not singing that part, man.
Why not? Why not?
It's too explicit.
Very too explicit.
I'm a man of God.
You man, listen, we need to move on from this beef here. So let's just say that they're gonna just make diss tracks. And
What do you guys
hopefully
think?
we can-
Yeah, just think of Nicki Minaj
Yeah.
Making a nudge.
and Eminem.
Yeah.
These two people actually dated. Can you imagine?
Well,
And
they're
this was
dating.
this year.
Yeah.
These two dated.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
It's funny, isn't it?
It's mad. It's mad.
Can you even
funny.
imagine it? Like,
It's actually weird.
and Nicki actually also confirmed on her social media, and then Eminem comments in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it, baby.
Right.
Fam,
I
don't
can't
care about
imagine Nicki Minaj
celebrities.
with Eminem. That's just like polar opposite.
If it was a Slim Shady, like the old young one.
He's mad small though, isn't it?
Who?
Eminem.
No,
Is he not?
he seems like it.
Yeah, he's.
It's
mad
not.
Small.
Nicki Minaj is the short one.
Nicki Minaj.
I feel like Nicki Minaj will overpower Eminem.
In what
Seems
way?
like a little bit of a bitch.
Who?
Bitch.
Eminem looks like a bitch.
It's like when it comes to like I don't know relationships.
Nah.
Anyways, that's a whole topic. by itself.
Eminem's my boy, man.
Moving on.
Right, moving
Mum's
on. We're gonna
spaghetti.
talk about the Apple event. Listen, I'm gonna pick and choose on what we talk about. There's 3 things that we need to
What's
talk
the
about.
most interesting?
The Apple event, Kanye West feeling. I'm not talking about Kanye West. Fuck that man. That guy's weird. He's just annoying now. So, all right, stop, man. Stop fighting. We're gonna talk about 2 things. Yeah. There was actually 3 things that I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna talk about 2 things. I'm gonna talk about the Apple event, and I'm gonna talk about Rio Ferdinand and Kate Wright being engaged. I was gonna talk about the Israeli ad of women pulling off hijab, but that's gonna piss me off, so I don't want to get pissed. As it's episode 10, I'm gonna keep myself
Let me
happy.
pick. Let me pick.
Let's talk about the Apple event first. This is going to be a quick one. Apple have introduced the new iPad, it ranges from £769 to £1,869, and with this you'll get you don't really get anything other than a brand new screen and Face ID. So your iPad now has Face ID.
You're gonna get an update,
Yeah, I don't
but they're just bringing out a new iPad.
They're also releasing a new pencil, so they're copying Samsung. They've got a new pencil out,
Yes, but
which you need to.
Samsung can also go to court with this, no?
No, they can't. Why can they? They can't.
No, 'cause I remember Android went. I mean, Apple went to court with Samsung because Samsung did something like
The
quite
layout of their phone.
not the layout. I think when you can actually build a folder.
Yeah.
With that, I think Apple went to court.
I don't know.
Have you heard of Apple's new invention?
Which is what?
It's a toilet and it's called iPood.
That's so funny. Yeah. It's so funny.
Bro,
Look at these High Get Wood Boys people.
Trust me, man. Go home, kids. Time to
knows
go.
what they did that.
Way past the curfew.
I was about to say Fort Park.
Listen. I need to go through what else Apple have introduced. This is gonna shock you. So not only have they introduced a new iPad with it, you can get, and I say can get very carefully, you can get a new pencil with it and a keyboard. The pencil will cost you £119 and the keyboard will cost you £179 to £199.
A pen, £119 pen.
How fucked is that, man?
That's very fucked.
This is the only way Apple make money nowadays, you know, through accessories.
Extortion.
I think I read like a really interesting article about Apple making a majority of their money through accessories.
Really?
Yes.
Majority.
That's what I told you.
Did you tell me that?
Yeah, they make most of their money off of like chargers, headphones.
You know, why would you make it seem as if you read it?
No, I think I did. No, I think I did read it
actually heard it
this
from
was
Rico.
ages
Are you trying to
ago.
overpower Rico right now?
No, bro, man, come on, man. You know
Let's
me,
get this
I always
straight,
give
man.
credit
Come
when
on.
credit's due.
Come on, man.
Rico, if you did tell me, have your credit.
Say sorry.
Anyway, the last thing that
I
Apple
don't want
introduced
credit.
was a brand new, thinner and lighter MacBook Air. 13.3 inches, touch ID with 100% recycled
Tough ID, yeah.
aluminium. In essence, it's exactly the same laptop with 100% recycled aluminium.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And it's got Touch ID, so you can just touch it and it will be unlocked.
I don't think
Apple
people-
have lost it, fam. Apple have
Yeah,
lost
Apple
it.
is going out of the way.
But people will still carry on buying their shit. Even me, when I get my upgrade, it'll probably be an iPhone.
No, but that's something else. You know why?
Why?
Have you ever used Android?
No.
Yeah, that with me, I started with Android, and it's nice.
That CCTV camera, fam. They have not been able to fix that for how many years has it been?
CCTV. What are you on about?
My next phone's gonna be an Android.
Really?
No, Android is
You're
just
that
like
guy
an
that wants
equivalent
to
to
be
a computer.
Different.
Bro, you're so limited with iPhone. You can't do.
No, but Android is too confusing. When I switched to Apple
Yeah.
or iPhone
Yeah.
from an Android,
Yeah.
it was so comfortable. I found it so comfortable. It's much more easier.
Well,
Android is much more confusing because it's like a computer.
Listen,
Am I wrong?
iPhones are made for old people.
Raw, fam.
Why is this guy so like you said earlier,
I don't care about.
narrow-minded?
It's such a
I really don't
simple
care about
display.
Apple anymore. Like, they can go suck themselves.
Listen, if you touch me.
What
once-
else can they do with a fucking phone other than make it lighter and thinner? Can't do nothing with a phone. Stop fighting,
bite
you
off
lot,
your
man.
fingers, I swear to God.
All right, listen. This is an important topic that I'm going to move on to, and this is the last thing before we conclude. Rio Ferdinand, and Kate Wright, former Towie star, are engaged.
I never was able
Wait,
to
what?
pronounce his name. I
Rio
used to call
Ferdinand.
it
Is engaged to who?
Ferdinand.
Ferdinand, you know. Rio Ferdinand. Do you know about Rio Ferdinand's wife? His ex-wife.
No.
His ex-wife died of cancer in
Oh.
2015.
All right.
Breast
Rest in
cancer.
peace. Okay.
He's now getting married again
Mhm.
to Kate Wright, 3 years after the passing of his wife.
Congratulations.
I want to ask you lot an important question. And he made a documentary about his wife.
I really don't want to get
His
into this, man. Let's
ex-wife.
just change the topic when it comes to
I want to
stuff
talk about. I want. This is important. Rio Ferdinand made a really emotional documentary in 2017 about his grief, about how he's grieving for his wife. His mum also passed away from cancer as well in 2017. So he lost two of his closest female, I don't know, family members and companion in life, in a very short period of time. I want to ask you, lot, what do you think about people getting married after the death of their partners? What are your thoughts about that?
I think it's healthy.
You think it's healthy?
No. It's not. It's healthy or not. It depends. It depends.
Cause you know why? Do you know why I mentioned this? Because I remember watching that documentary and I was very close to tears because Ferdinand was very. It felt very raw that he was finding it very difficult to accept and deal with the fact that his wife passed away, with leaving him with 2 or 3 children.
Yeah, it's not easy, but
But then after the death, he then goes and dates this girl for 2 years. So after a year of his wife passing away, he dates a girl for 2 years and he's now engaged with her.
how old is he?
He's quite old. I think he's in his 40s. He's turning 40 maybe.
if he had not did that documentary, I could say that you can get married after your wife or your husband passes away, and that's it doesn't mean that you haven't loved your partner. Maybe you loved him or her so much, yeah, but there's a chance of you still falling. But there's a chance of you actually falling for someone else after.
But would you want to fall in love with someone else?
Of course.
Like me personally,
that depends. I've seen actually. You know what? Oh, you just reminded me of something so much that I was actually gonna speak about last week in the podcast.
Yeah.
But I forgot to.
Yeah.
Look here. Turkish movies.
Yeah.
They touch that spot.
Okay.
Okay. With the emotion, with the music in the background, they touch that spot. Okay. And I've seen a few Turkish movies in drama. Yeah. That actually does this. So there's a guy. The girl passes away.
Right.
And he's just locked up. He moves to the mountain.
Okay.
He's got no technology. He just finds food, hunts for it, and he's just locked away. And then one time he has to go down to the town and so on, and he actually sees a girl that tries to help him, but he pushes the girl away. But anyway, they interact, and then he actually starts to fall in love. Right. All right. It depends on how you take it. There are some people who actually close themselves away, like mentally, they will close themselves away from anything.
Sure.
Okay. But then there are other people who I would say are a bit more stronger. Yeah. Would be open after some time. But yeah, you know what? Last week, I watched a movie that killed me. Right. And it got me so pissed off.
Killed
I
you?
was so pissed off.
It killed you. So why are you still here?
Shut up, man. This is a serious conversation.
You see, I feel like rugby tackling this guy sometimes. Like out the window.
Continue. Sorry. That was very immature.
Yes, very immature.
Oh my god, here we go.
I agree.
Get back to yourself, Rico. Anywho.
Yeah.
Fuck Rico. Yeah. So basically, yeah. Fuck Rico. So the movie, yeah. The girl. She has a car crash.
Right.
Okay. And her memory's been wiped away.
Yeah.
The last month's memory has been wiped away.
Yeah. And
then she goes to like a village or a town. Let's say a village. And she meets a guy there. Okay. Okay. She meets a guy there, and then she actually like starts to fall in love with the guy. Okay. And this is how the movie carries on. It goes on like that. Okay. Yeah. But there's sometimes like odd scenes in it of the guy, like weird parts that I can't really explain. It just feels wrong. And anyway, and then it goes towards the end. Yeah. By the way, the guy does not know how to swim. Okay. Right. And then the girl teaches the guy how to swim a bit, like during like the middle parts of the movie, and then at the end, the guy tries to swim on his own without the girl. He's in the sea, and then he actually starts to drown, and the girl's coming to help. Yeah. The girl dives in deep and then sees the guy. The more she gets closer to the guy goes further. All right. The more she goes, the guy goes further, and then at the end you just see the guy disappear.
Right. Was it a hallucination?
The whole thing, and then anyways, she gets out. She's passed out here, and then they take her away, and then the whole thing, yeah, she wakes up in front of a doctor. She has Alzheimer's. Yeah. Can you imagine? The whole thing was not true. There was no guy. There was no guy.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, I was paralyzed. I was like,
fucking hell, fam. That's deep, fam. Even you speaking about that.
No, but like, wow. The way they put it, it's like a real love movie, and you would expect these two guys to actually, these two people to get married.
There's one Turkish movie, I don't know if you know. There's one like disabled guy in a village, and he finds love, and then it cures his disability. I don't know if you know.
Is it a movie or is it TV series?
It's a movie.
What's it?
Wait, what's it? Mu'jiza.
Mu'jiza means
miracle.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
But the way you said mu'jiza.
That's the Arabic way of saying it.
It's mu'jiza.
Mu'jiza. Hella.
It's mu'jiza. No, I haven't, but
yeah, watch it. Yeah, you really like it.
No,
watch it with your mum or something.
Apart from that, shout out to Buru. That's gonna be coming out in December 28th. I'm 100% going to that movie.
Is that the film with Abdurrahman?
Nah, that's not. I don't recall. I don't know who or what that is. But yeah,
Yeah.
Beru, man. Oh my god, that's. You haven't seen Turkish videography.
I haven't.
You've seen it.
No.
At my house, you've
I've
seen
seen
it.
trailers.
I come.
I'm talking about
That's
like
the
the scenes.
motive for next time. Watch the Turkish movies.
Shall we
No,
go
man.
to this movie all together?
Oh no, I'm not paying my hard-earned money for that, man. Hell no.
It's a war movie.
No.
Are there subtitles at least?
It's in London. Obviously, there's gonna be subtitles. It's
Yeah,
about
to
the.
be honest, I watch El Chapo and I have to listen to Spanish and watch watch the. I need to
It's
read
that movie I
subtitles.
was showing you, or that TV series. Remember that mini one, the 6-episode mini TV series that
No, I don't know.
the Turkish military coup that was happening.
Oh yes, of course.
They're doing the last episode of that is in the cinemas. It's a movie.
Oh nice. Good for some.
Yeah, good for 90% of the population.
Hopefully they make a few pounds out of that. Be interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of episode 10 of the Tomato Podcast, and I'm really happy with.
Hey,
Okay, stop
wallahi,
fighting, guys. We're almost at the end.
I'm gonna
I'm so excited
Spark
about the
you,
future,
fam.
what's to come. You know, usually when I'm doing projects like this, let's say I'm doing, you hurt a lot of people's ears. Usually when I'm doing podcasts, not podcasts, usually when I'm doing little projects like this, like I'm doing vlogs or something like that, I get tired and exhausted when I get to like a milestone stage. But I feel really excited and well, that's it really. I feel really I feel really excited about the future.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I was
Maybe,
supposed to
'cause
say
it's not.
something else after that because I said I feel really excited, but I feel really excited about the future, about what's to come. I know we're gonna get to episode 100, and I know this is gonna be something that I'm gonna love to do like forever and ever and ever, not forever and ever, for a very long time. I'm moving houses, which is gonna be very different. What's wrong?
He's constipated.
What was your name again?
Fine.
No one cares what your name is.
Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Oh, don't,
Can you
don't
smell
hurt
what
him,
the
man.
rock
Don't
is
hurt him, man. Yo, you know I'm very violent, man. I swear that anytime you got a mic in your hand, it's always like fists flying everywhere. Anyways,
my bad. That was
no, it's not your voice. It's his fault. So your
What did
fault.
I do?
You hurt him, man.
It's so nice. It feels sensational when he's in pain. I just feel happy. I don't know why. It's like I feed off his pain.
Yo, I actually
we
want
get
to
in the
know
car,
who
we'll go
listens
toe for
like
toe.
this far into the podcast.
Look at if a car's going by again.
If
I
anyone
won't get you
listens,
to trip. I'm not gonna lie. I'll do it
comment
again.
below. All right, now, like I said, I'm very excited for the future. Even though I'm moving houses and it's gonna be a trek to come and do the podcast,
We're
I'm
gonna
doing
be
it.
there for you,
That's gonna be
Farhan.
so
Don't
sad.
worry.
Doing it. But I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm building a shed in my new house. I'm dedicating it to the podcast.
Which we're not gonna be there.
You might not be there. I'll drive you lot.
We're
I'll
gonna
bring
be at
you lot and I'll
Romford,
take
fam.
you home as well. But it'll have to be obviously early thing, innit?
Yeah, like literally, we have to be done around 8, so I can.
And
make
do
it
you
back at
legit
10.
think this guy's gonna be there
Listen,
If
your
he
time
picks me up,
management
I'm
skills
going.
need to be better, you know.
I'm
every
not taking
weekend?
No train,
every weekend?
no overground.
Every weekend.
Nah, not every weekend. We'll mix it up in it. We'll do
Nah,
sometimes in
every
the shed,
weekend, would you be
sometimes in
there?
the car. But that's in
Bro,
the future,
no,
man.
I
That's
Say-
when we've made it.
Say now. Yeah, give us a promise. Every weekend you will be there.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
a big
trekking to
thing.
Romford every week, unless you're driving with them.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course. He's gonna be
exactly.
driving us.
Or you could.
Would you?
No, I wouldn't say it.
Is this
See-
a regular
see,
occurrence?
this-
Every
occurrence,
weekend
we
is a
say?
bit too consistent for me.
Yeah, you see, you gotta mix it up sometimes to get.
See this guy.
Ladies
guy.
and gentlemen, thank you very much for participating in this episode of the Tomato Podcast. We'll be
Thank
back
you.
next week again, and we'll have some more stuff to talk about. So thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Everyone want to say
Indeed.
bye? Anybody want to say bye? Any shout outs? Anyone want to give
Shout
shout-outs?
out.
Shah Abdurrahman.
Okay.
Shout out to Roger and Nigel.
Yep, Nigel.
I will see you guys tomorrow
Tomorrow.
having our Sunday roast
Okay. Yeah, Sunday roast. good for you.
at the Wellington pub.
Wellington pub. Yeah.
Wellington.
Cool.
Have a nice Saturday evening and a nice Sunday.
Nice. Rico, anything you want to say before we go?
He's gonna say something stupid, and I'm gonna feel like rugby tackling.
I was gonna keep it simple, you know.
Okay,
So
go on.
take care, look
Aw.
after yourself.
Aw.
Thanks for the support.
Yep.
Peace and love.
Can you stop
See
doing
you
that,
Yeah.
please? Thank you.
Yeah, keep liking our podcast.
Stop hitting-
Following us on Instagram will be on Twitter will be highly appreciated at Podcast Tomato. Follow us on SoundCloud, YouTube. Subscribe to us. Cool. We'll see you in a bit. Safe.
That- that was-
That was not me. That wasn't me though.
Sorry, bro.
That wasn't me.
That was the Migos.
How
Bro-
can I? I should be serious.
Yeah, bro. I actually didn't know who the Migos were.
You didn't